Now, about a year and a half ago, I started my workout journey and I had really small legs. I got made fun of for my legs quite a lot because they were very skinny and I was scared to go in shorts in summer because I thought people would make comments. As you can tell, my calf genetics were not good at all. But today I'm going to be putting you on my exercise routine that I did for the last year and a half that grew my legs fast. So my legs went from skinny to pretty decent. So let's get straight into it. I only trained legs once a week. Don't listen to anybody. If you want to train legs once a week, you do that, because for me, that was enough. But I made sure that session was a session where I push like never before. An hour and 10 minutes, maybe an hour and 15 minutes just for dedicated to legs, where I just push. You have to have a day just for legs. Otherwise, if you try and do legs and shoulders, you're just going to lack a little bit with the legs and then hop on shoulders. Now, this routine consists of around about 12 sets, so pick and choose whichever exercise you like to do. Now, I started off with some hack squats, and if your gym doesn't have this, please try and find a gym nearby that has a hack squat, because for me, having the barbell like this and doing some squats was the most uncomfortable thing to get the form right. The hack squat is the perfect machine just to push to absolute failure, because with the barbell squats, if your form isn't correct, then you can't really push to full failure like you can with the hack squat. Like, you can see my face. I'm sat here dying. You feel like you can have one more, then another one, then another one. You push. Now, a good alternative to this is the pendulum squat. If you have either one of those, they are absolutely perfect ways of assisting you, making sure your form's correct and pushing you to the absolute max. Now, I like to do 4 sets of this, 4 sets of hard hack squat or pendulum squats. Now, if you don't have any of those machines, then barbell squats might have to be something that you will have to just work on, or Smith machine, for example, is a great way of getting started with the barbell squats. But you do have to include some sort of squat in there. Bulgarian squats are absolutely perfect, even though they are the most annoying exercise in the world. They're great to do. Now, for exercise number 2, you're going to be doing 3 sets, maybe 4 with one warm-up set, and that is going to be of leg extensions, leg press, or sledge pusher thing. Now, most gyms do have a long track where you can push a big sled. This is a great way of enjoying doing legs. Now, bear in mind, I did only hop on this very recently, but I am enjoying it a lot. And if I don't feel like doing leg extension, leg press, that's okay. I will hop on this one, and it burns you. It's a great exercise. But if you don't have one of them, leg extensions or a leg press is great. I like to do 3 sets, maybe 4 sets with a warm-up, and that will be pretty much it for quads. Hopping on next is the hamstrings. So we've done the squats, which is pretty much for all of our legs. We've done the quads for the leg extensions. Now we're going to do hamstrings. I like to do maybe 3 sets, maybe 4 with a warm-up. You can either do the standing ones where you're pulling back with some weight on it, or you can do the lying down ones, which a lot of people do prefer. I like a bit of both. I did the lying ones for a long time, but I also do like doing the standing ones just to switch it up. Another great exercise to do is some RDLs. Absolutely fantastic. I love RDLs. But I didn't really do them for the last year because I was always worried about my form. So if you want to keep the form good, then just make sure you do some hamstring curls or some standing hamstring curls. Now, I know you're wondering, Tom, where's the calves? Yeah, well, I cannot lie, I did skip it for quite a long time of this workout. I thought, do you know what, I was doing the squats, so it kind of works all of my legs, so calves were okay, but please do work on calves. Sometimes I do say, if I haven't got enough time, I do not do hamstring curls and I do calves. I know, probably not too great, but recently, because that's what's been lacking in my legs, I've been prioritizing them a bit more, or I just do maybe 5-6 sets of hack squat, which is death. And that'll be enough to kind of help all of my legs in general, so I can then have a bit of space for some calves. But I understand 4 exercises, 4 legs, and doing it in an hour is not easy at all. So I did skip and I did prioritize hamstrings and quads. If you have good genetics and you have good calves, then honestly just focus on squats, a quad exercise, and a hamstring exercise. Any style of squats will do, except barbell. Don't do barbell. I hate barbell, but if you enjoy it, absolutely fantastic, one of the best exercises. But for me, I just never enjoyed that. So maybe having a leg day where you do dedicate it to doing calves and hamstrings might help break it up. But for me, I just wanted to do 1 leg session, and that was that. But the calves have caught up to me, so I understand. Please don't comment about my calves. My quads are relatively okay. So that's it. It's pretty simple. 1 time a week, just give it your all. Go to absolute failure and do warm up, otherwise you will be absolutely aching. Hope you did enjoy this video. If you found it helpful, subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.